A few days ago, I sat down with a pen and three blank pages. If you're familiar with the artist's way, you know about morning pages. Three pages of longhand stream of consciousness writing, first thing in the morning. I didn't start doing it because I wanted to be, extra productive. I started it because I was feeling completely burnt out. Not just tired from long hours, but more spiritually and creatively drained. Like just a drought of creation. So it was like looking down at those pages, I really had to be honest with myself. I've been chasing quick hits of dopamine instead of slowing down and investing in things that actually sustain, my quality of life. It's really a fine line. We walk every day, isn't it? You need an income to survive, but you also need to nourish your soul to stay alive inside. I realized I was living in a quiet, like constant state of fear. I wasn't even waking up anxious. This fear of rejection, a feeling that, I was going to fail at the next email, the next call, the next task. I was really living hour to hour, completely unable to really step back and see the forest for the trees. I was consumed. But as I kept writing, a deeper question came up on page, I'd say 2. Like, why do I feel this? Overwhelming obsession to share everything I do. Why is my first instinct when I create something to put it online? I mean, if I'm being completely raw with myself, a big part of it comes from wanting recognition. A quiet voice saying, look at me, look what I made. And here's the trap. When the response isn't what we hoped for, we feel like we aren't good enough. I've been conditioned by competitive environments to believe that if something isn't liked, ranked, shared, or commented on, it doesn't hold value. I find myself checking my phone every 5 seconds, like, oh, did anyone share this? Did anyone like it? And it's a 0. And it crushes me, usually. That's why I stopped for a long time. I really tied my self-worth directly to external validation. And it was like that exact moment, on the page where things shifted for me. I wrote down something I need to remind myself of every single day. The act of living and creating, is allowed to be completely selfish. Not selfish in a harmful way, but selfish in the sense of self-preservation, like a process of self-discovery, of cleansing, of returning to source. When you let go of your inner critic and stop caring about judgment from the outside world, you stop needing permission from every single step you take. You don't need a roadmap, you just need to move. The metric of your life and of your art, isn't the applause. The metric is expression in its purest form. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone today. You don't need to optimize every thought for an algorithm. Sometimes you just need to put pen to paper, let go and allow yourself to feel. So thanks for sitting with me today. And if you've been feeling this kind of burnt out, maybe try writing your 3 pages tomorrow morning and just see what comes up. It definitely got me doing this.